Today, I'm going to be sharing some insight on scent blending and new scent creation at Cultivated Candle Co. I'm actually working on some more testing for our upcoming summer collection. Scent creation is by far the most creative part of the candle making process. So at CCC, when we go to create new scents, we start with a general idea, but don't limit ourselves to that. So we kind of let the scent speak for itself. We'll blend different oils together, going in with a general expectation, but if a new idea comes up or a scent idea that we had doesn't work out, we don't keep it to what we had originally planned, and that just really makes sure that the scent and the quality of the scent is what guides us in our scent creation. So today I'm starting with a base, but depending on how the scents blend together, how they smell, and really how they're feeling, I may end up going in a different direction than what we had originally planned. So our scent jars are all cleaned for testing. A key important part, scent oil is so strong, so we don't want any left over in the jar. Fun fact about these guys, some of them, like this Golden Harvest here, they are actually vintage. When we first started CCC, we thought we wanted to use these containers for our signature candles. We went a different route, but it's really fun to know that our scent blending jars are true vintage. Because it's a new collection, we have some new scent oils to work with, which is so much fun as a candle maker and just in creating scents in general. But we also have a lot of scents left over from previous collections. So I'm gonna be working with any scent oil that we have here if I feel like it's the right fit for what we're looking for in today's test. One of the first scent blends I'm going to be testing today is a garden style of scent we're working on for the summer collection. That's all the details that I'll give you. So coming into testing today, I already have my base floral. We already know that we want this summer scent to be based off of this. I cannot share because it'll be coming soon, but it's a floral scent. But I also found some other fresh garden scents that we have had from previous collections that I think I'm gonna try and mix in and see how that works out. All right, so I just have to tell you, for this summer garden scent, honeysuckle is our main note. I know I said that I wasn't going to say, but I just thought it would be fun to share. So another important part of candle making is making sure that what we are testing is noted. I'm actually going to be noting like specific percentages that I put into our quote unquote summer garden scent, so I just don't forget it in the future. So I originally pulled out 3 scent oils to test, but I've decided to actually narrow it down to 2. So our original one that we wanted to go with a base of, and then another note that we have that I'm curious about. But I still think this is gonna be our main, it's our main concept for the scent from the start. And something that's kind of funny, before we actually go into making the candles to test, the first scent test is really opening up our scent oils and seeing how they smell together. Literally like this, I'm not even kidding. But you have to be careful because these are concentrated oils, so sometimes they smell completely different than what they're gonna smell like in a candle. So we're keeping our strong note of honeysuckle, but I'm kind of seeing what else can we add in to make it a dynamic and wonderful summer aroma. So something interesting just happened. I just found our gardenia from last year. I'm really curious about trying this with honeysuckle because both are southern flowers, and we actually went with gardenia last year because 1, it's one of my favorite floral scents ever, and 2, we had a lot of requests for a southern style floral scent. So gardenia might be getting mixed in with honeysuckle, we'll see. Now that I have my blend idea listed out, I'm going to get everything measured for tonight's test batch. And what I'm actually going with: honeysuckle, gardenia, fresh cut grass, and some other things I'm not going to share, but those are kind of my mains, and I have my percentages listed out. So this is a scale that we use to measure all of our scents, whether we're testing or making in general. And what I do ahead of time is list out the specific measurements I need, so I don't need to do it on the spot. It makes it really easy. So the first note that we have going in is fresh cut grass, and I'm doing a really small batch today, so really small measurements are with that as well. Next up, we have gardenia. Once again, super small because I'm just making a few candles as testers because we have all of those different rounds. And then the biggest part of this scent, honeysuckle. So I have got the blend measured, not sure about it from just the scent oil standpoint, but like I said, we gotta wait until it is turned into a candle, binded with the wax, completely cured, to really get an idea for how it's going to smell. I want to test a few variations for our honeysuckle scent, so I'm going to do a few different blends to test. One of the blends being almost purely the honeysuckle scent oil, because I'm really curious just to know what is that going to smell like on its own. So I am just getting that pure version measured out right now. We'll do a few scent variations and tests before we decide, and of course we have to burn the candles too. Since our big testing day with blending the scents here and also burning the honeysuckle candle variations at home, we have finally come to a decision on what we're going to include in the honeysuckle candle, and you guys will have to wait for the summer collection to find out what that is, but I'm really happy with our decision. So we've had a few different variations of our honeysuckle blend testing. I think we're pretty close to a decision, but we still want to give it some time and some more testing. As you guys can see, our scent testing process comes in a few different phases, from the original concepting to playing around with the scent oils in the raw, just to try to think what would smell good together. Testing different variations, even as simple as possible, just so we know what different oils smell like. And then of course, burning the candles, because as I mentioned, the scent oil is so much different than what it typically smells like when it's burning as a candle. Thanks so much for hanging out with me at the Cultivated Candle Co studio as always, and for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed some insight on how we test scents and come up with scents here at CCC.